The Fed already knows when they want to jumpstart the economy again. They know when they need the money to start to flow in. But until then, they will bleed us all out. Let me show you the timeline. Now, if you didn't do it until now and you find this content helpful, press the subscribe button because it helps me a lot, okay? And it doesn't cost you anything. As you can see on the screen right now, the Fed slowed down the rate hike to 0.5%. It doesn't mean that they stopped, because that is what we are waiting, but they will not stop until a certain point. Now, the 0.5% instead of the 0.75% was bullish for everyone, and we were expecting the markets to start to rally and everything to have a relief rally, let's say, before January. That is what I was speaking about as well. However, it didn't happen. On Tuesday, we had the CPI data, and it showed that from 8.1% it dropped to 7.1%, and everyone was very bullish. The markets did jump a bit. I mean, the stocks, the indexes actually jumped 1 or 2%, which is very high for their actual or average movements. However, when the Fed meeting minutes came out and Jerome Powell said that, okay, indeed, we are going to increase the rate hikes only by 0.5% as we promised before, and not by 0.75%. The stocks, the indexes, they just started to go down. As you can see here, this is the German index. This is the UK index. It is just going on. This was the jump I was talking about. This is the S&P 500. We were somewhere here. And now, as you can see, it is rallying down. Therefore, shorting in this period is probably the best idea. I wouldn't long anything at this moment. And also the US 30, the DJI 30 is showing the same signs. If you go to Nasdaq, you will see the same fall, as it is the same on any stock market or crypto. However, crypto didn't suffer that much, and I don't really understand why. We did have the jump, we went up to almost 18,000, and now we are back at 17,072. This might be a small burn. Now, the reason this is happening is because what Jerome Powell said, slower rate hike doesn't mean that it is the ceiling of the rate hikes. It doesn't mean that they are going to stop increasing the rate hikes in the upcoming months. And everybody can expect a further rate increase every quarter in the next 3 quarters. And only in 2024, they will stop, or they will think about stopping the rate hikes and maybe a pivot. In these rate hikes, they will think then, if we hit the 2% inflation, because that is the target, to reduce these rate hikes and to help to start to help the economy. Needless to say that by then probably all the companies or many companies will be bankrupt, the unemployment rate will be high, and cash will be very hard to come by. And that is the target. That is what we want, because at that moment, people who have cash and can invest, those will be the next kings, let's say, or the next wealthy crowd. Now, the timing is very interesting and also very suspicious, because 2024 is special. And let me show you why. As you can see, this is the graph for the federal funds effective rate, and we are at the 3.83. The 2024 year has lots of activities which need a lot of money. Money which usually comes from supporters, from sponsors, otherwise said, from companies. Because that is the year when they place their bets in order to put them in a great position for the next 4 years. And probably you already figured out what I'm going to talk about. Yes, it is the 2024 election year. That's gonna happen here in November. Now, this timeline is from today, 2022 December to 2024 December, and in November here we have elections, okay? And the Fed says that 3 more quarters they will increase the rate hikes, and after that they will probably seal it, so they will just keep it, and they will check how the economy, how the inflation is moving, how the inflation reacts and where are at that moment, and if they think it's appropriate, they will start to reduce the rates, and that is what we are waiting for. Now, I'm gonna show you where we are with stocks and indexes and crypto, Bitcoin as well. Right now in 2022 December, we are going down, obviously, and we will continue to do so, I think, until 2023 December. Now this is the end of the next 3 quarters, okay, end of the year, and this is when they will decide whether they should stop with the rate hikes or whether they should further increase it. Now they don't have much time, and the reason is, as I said in 2024, the elections are coming up and they will need money. No politician will let the Fed to further increase the rate hikes and to push down the economy when they have to go to the companies and ask for sponsorship for their campaigns. It's just impossible. And they have no other money stream. So I am assuming that until let me change the color here, until the first quarter of 2024, this is Q1, the rates will be at the ceiling level, whether that be 5, 6, 7%, I don't know what it's gonna be. The higher will be, the lower will be all the assets prices, including crypto. And I think 2024 will be the moment when they need to stop and start to reduce it, because the moment they stop and they start to reduce the rates, then everything will have like a jump start, because the bank loans will be cheaper to get. It will also be easier to get, obviously. A lot of other companies will open, and everything's price will be down. Therefore, people with, let's say, easier to get loans, they will be able to buy houses, for example, because they will not need to pay back as much money monthly as they need right now, or they will need in the next 6 months or 1 year. And I think, my opinion only, obviously not financial advice, that this will be the bottom for crypto, for Bitcoin, for stocks, for indexes, for everything. And at this moment, I don't know if we will have this nice downtrend, which we can account for, or it will be something like this. And at the last rate hike, big crash, bounce, crash again, and from there we will start to go up. There is nothing new under the sun. We have seen this before in 2008 or before in 1980s. So I do think that everything will happen at the same pace, at the same moment. Now, why this is a good opportunity for us? Well, in 2024 November, we have the election, right? But we also have something else. And that is the Bitcoin halving, right? That is what we are waiting for. That is when a supply shock will come. And usually after the halving, we do need to wait like half a year, everything to start to rally, as it happened in 2020 as well. However, I do think that if the market will be that low and the adoption doesn't go down even more, let's say, so people who are in crypto right now, and I think that those who are already in crypto and stayed in crypto, so didn't left the ecosystem, they will stay. With this economy jumpstart, I do hope and I do think that also crypto will start to grow and start to go up. Obviously, this is not going to be the moment where everything will do plus 100% or 200% or 10x. That comes with the FOMO. But after crypto doubles in price, triples or goes 5x, only because the whole market is going up, the FOMO will again appear. And the more people coming in, the more people buying in, it is more probable that we will see again nice big green candles. That is what we are waiting for. So this is the period here when we need to survive, okay? Just make sure that you survive this period. Make sure that you have a stable income. Make sure that you put some money aside, because what I didn't mention, that during this time, okay, when everything is going down, I should choose now yellow maybe, then the DXY, the DXY, which is the dollar's strength against other currencies or fiat currencies overall, will go up, okay? So this is the fiat currency. This is the value of the fiat currencies. When everything is down at the ground, when blood is on the street, then the fiat value is up. It is at the ceiling. It is going up. It will be very, very valuable. Many people will be without jobs, okay? And obviously that is very sad, but this is how economy is happening all the time. And at this moment here, people who will have some cash to invest, who will have some extra money to to put aside, to invest in something, crypto, stocks, it doesn't matter, wherever you see fit, this is the moment when you will be able to start to gain and you will invest for the future. That is the most important. Probably you won't be able to make a big profit in the first 2, 3, 4 months, but I am sure that if the economy is jump started and it is jump started and goes, I don't know, a further 2, 3 years, because we don't know if we will have another 10 years bull run as we had before, then I think some good gains will happen in this period. I'm sorry, this is until the 2025. So yeah, keep that in mind. Hope you like this content. If you did, subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think, because I'm also curious what you think about all this, about how the whole economy. This is what I'm preparing for, and yeah, I am still investing. I'm still DCAing because there is just no guarantee that this is how it's going to happen, and we can hit the bottom. Maybe we did hit the bottom already. We don't know. I hope that we don't enter a stagnation period. I do hope that we either go down or up. But yeah, let's just not enter a 2-year stagnation period, because that is, I think, the worst for everyone. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.